Hello and welcome to this special broadcast with me, 𝗟𝗏𝗧, where we take an in-depth look at a relatively new scheme by the Department of Fisheries, Government of India, the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, or the PMMSY. So what exactly is this scheme all about? Well, the Department of Fisheries, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Government of India is implementing the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, a scheme to bring about ecologically healthy, economically viable and socially inclusive development of the fisheries sector of India. The PMMSY is being implemented in all the states and union territories for a period of 5 years from financial year 2020-21 to financial year 2024-25. Now, the scheme is designed to address critical gaps in the fisheries value chain, from fish production productivity and quality to technology, post-harvest infrastructure as well as marketing. It aims to modernize and also strengthen the value chain, enhance traceability and establish a robust fisheries management framework while simultaneously also ensuring the socio-economic welfare of fishers and fish farmers. So, to tell us more on this, I am being joined today by 𝗡𝗢𝗧𝗛𝗧, Secretary, Department of Fisheries, Government of India, on our show. First of all, 𝗡𝗢𝗧𝗛𝗧, welcome to our show and thank you for giving us your time. So, first things first, what are the major functions of the Fishery Department, Government of India? 𝗡𝗢𝗧𝗛𝗧.
Yes, Department of Fishery has an important role to play in the economy of our state. We know that our state, Assam, has the largest portion of wetland, water bodies. We have the largest portion of wetland in the entire country, and the closed water bodies which we call bills and ponds, rivers, streams, and even the paddy fields in Assam. These are the homes of numerous variety of fishes. So nature gives us a very congenial atmosphere for the production of fish, and we are fortunate from that point of view. And from the demands side also, see, from 90 to 95% of our population, they take fish as their food. Fish is a very coveted food of the people of Assam, and it is nutritious also. Hence, from both demand and supply side, our state is fortunate, and our fishermen, they are traditionally skilled. Some families are there that they are totally dependent upon fish rearing, fish production, fish selling and fish vending. So, with this traditional skill, traditional knowledge, if we can impart modern technology, if we can create a market orientation, if we can build good infrastructure, and if we can give economic support to those traditional fishermen, so I think we will be able to give a good contribution to the household economy, and we can generate income. At present, the fishery sector is contributing some 3% of the state GDP. So, we have an immediate target of increasing this 3% to 4%. And see, amongst the consumption side, there is an average annual consumption of fish in our state per individual per annum 12 kgs. We have another immediate target of increasing this to 15 kgs, if not more. So, to materialize this, we must have a good system, a robust mechanism. We need to support the fishermen. We have to give them social and financial security, and we have to create a production come storage come market chain. So, to attain all this, our department fishermen will have to get government support. So, hence the department has immense significance and immense potentialities also, and so this is the thing.
So, Ms. 𝗡𝗢𝗧𝗛𝗧, coming to my next question, what exactly is this Prime Minister's Matsya Sampada Yojana or PMMSY in a nutshell, and what are its basic objectives?
PMMSY, Prime Minister Matsya Sampada Yojana. This is actually an umbrella scheme. This is the overall umbrella project, and under this project there are many more individual schemes running to help the beneficiaries, and we have aimed to harness the fishery resources, and to harness in a way which will be equitable, sustainable and responsible from the government side, and it will get good response from the beneficiary side. So, we have a target of increasing our value chain and increasing our domestic product and we have to give better contribution to the state economy. We have to generate income, and we have to increase the production and productivity. See, production is the immediate outcome, but by productivity we want to ensure the sustainability of the resources and to perpetuate the outcome. So these are our targets, and overall, last but not the least, we have to give the social and economic support to the traditional fish farmers. They need to be free from all the social stigmas. Then if any psychosocial problems they face, so they will have to be free from that also. So these are our targets, and there is a very systematic mechanism in this PMMSY. We have very stipulated guidelines. We have strict mandates, and we have our operating framework in both grassroots level, state level, and central level. It is monitored by the Government of India very closely, very watertight rules, and there are certain terms and conditions are fixed. So we have fixed time frame also. So this is an umbrella project, and we expect a lot of return from this project.
Right. Right. So when did this project actually start, and what is the total cost of the project?
Yes, I am happy to tell that this project is a new one. The whole concept is new. It was started in the year 2020. Our Honorable Prime Minister launched it in September 2020, and its average project cost is 20,050 crore, and it has a actually 5-year long duration. It started in the financial year 2021, and it will last up to 24-25. And this 20,050 crore is not is a multiple. It has 3 divisions: central share, state share, and beneficiary share. See, under this project, our beneficiaries are not simply dumb beneficiaries. They will have to contribute from their share. We ensure their perpetual contribution from their share and perpetual outcome from the project also. This it's a flagship program, and it will support the fishermen a lot, as we expect.
Right. So a flagship program to support the farmers in the country. So what is the funding pattern of this new project, Ms. Mahanta?
Yes, we have very strict mandate in our funding pattern. I have already told that there is central share and state share. So our projects are also of a different type. Some projects are totally funded by the central government, which we call central sector project. 100%, 100% fund will be given by the central sector, and those centrally sponsored schemes, there will be there are 2 different types: beneficiary oriented and non-beneficiary oriented. In beneficiary oriented project, beneficiary will contribute from his or their share. Beneficiaries are not always individuals, there are groups and societies also, self-help groups and cooperatives. So from their share they will contribute some 60%, and from government share they will contribute 40%. And in case of SC, ST and economically weaker sections, they have a relaxation. From their share they will contribute 40%, and government will give 60%. And amongst the non-beneficiary project, they are generally research oriented projects. So in northeastern states, 10% will be given by the state government, and 90% will be given by the central government in case of non-beneficiary share.
Right. So my next question to you, Ms. Mahanta, who are the beneficiaries under this project, and how are they selected?
Yes, that is the most important part of the thing, the beneficiaries. Who are our beneficiaries? Those people, they are involved in fish rearing, fish production, fish selling, the market managing, the running the cooperatives, the corporate groups, all are our beneficiaries. And beneficiaries not only individuals, they are groups also. And yes, this selection process of the beneficiaries is a very, very coherent, very systematic and very well mandated one. See, we have our, in district level, we have district level committees headed by the Deputy Commissioner, and the District Fishery Development Officer is the key person. So first advertisement will be published in the local newspapers inviting the application from the beneficiaries. So after advertisement, they will submit application. Along with their applications, they will submit their details. First, they will have to ensure that they are able to contribute their share. That will have to be ensured. The next thing, they will have to ensure the availability of the resources. They must own the water bodies. They must own the land. If they do not own, they will have they can have on lease also. But in that case, they will have to submit the lease documents. So they will have to ensure the availability of their resources and ability to contribute their beneficiary share. So after these applications are filed, our field officers will visit the places. They will confirm. They will make a survey, field survey, and they will confirm all these information submitted in the applications. After confirming and after surveying in their level, after scrutinizing the applications with details only, they will they select a beneficiary list, and their approved beneficiary list will reach the state. And in state, the senior most secretary of the fishery department is heading the committee, state level committee. Then the state level committee will approve the list, and they will send it to the central government. Then the central government will release the fund. We always ensure the constant support from the beneficiaries. Government give them the support, but contribution shall have to be made by them, and their labor, their actions, their contribution is a perennial one. In this scheme, PMMSY, this scheme ensure this perennial contribution on the part of the beneficiaries. They are not simply dumb, silent receiver of government funds. They are contributors, they are stakeholders to the state's economy.
All right, we'll slip into a very, very short break here, viewers, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll keep the conversation going on the PMMSY. Stay tuned. Welcome back, viewers, to this special broadcast. I'm in conversation with 𝗡𝗢𝗧𝗛𝗧, Secretary, Fisheries Department, Government of Assam, and we're talking about a relatively new scheme of the Fisheries Department, the PMMSY. All right, so coming back to you, Ms. Mahanto, could you tell us a little bit more on the process of release of subsidy to the beneficiaries of this scheme?
Yes, this fund releasing system is also very transparent and coherent like the beneficiary selection process. You see, fund is their subsidiary part, actually subsidiary portion of the beneficiary. This is released in PFMS system, Public Finance Monitoring System. This in every district there is a unit of PFMS. I'm nodal person is the district fishery development officer, and in the state level the director of fishery is the nodal person in running this PFMS system. After the beneficiary lists are approved and after it is sent by the state government to the government of India, they will release the fund, and the director of fishery will is the nodal person. He will this fund will be deposited in the PFMS, I mean state nodal account, we call it SNA. In the state nodal account the fund will be deposited, then from state nodal account to the beneficiary account the fund will be transferred in DBT system, direct benefit transfer, but only after ensuring that the beneficiary is utilizing his portion. There is a system, it is given in installments. The first installment of the DBT will be transferred to the beneficiary only when he has already utilized 50% of his share. Say if the project is 5 lakhs, then the beneficiary will give 3 lakhs from his part, government will give 2 lakhs. Then out of these 3 lakhs, the beneficiary will have to utilize 150 lakhs. Yes, 1.5 lakhs from only after ensuring this being utilized on his part, the direct benefits transfer will be to his account, and this is under constant monitoring of the government of India. This is this whole system is an online one, and this portal is updated every day. Every day one can see the progress, how much amount is in the PFMS, state nodal account, then what is the portion is shifted to the beneficiary account. This is under constant monitoring.
All right, so Ms. 𝗡𝗢𝗧, what are the major schemes running at present under this project?
Yes, this is the most important part of the thing. We say this is an umbrella project. This is not one project. PMMSY, it's an umbrella project. Under this umbrella project, there are many schemes. At present, we are running some 24 schemes. And these 24 schemes are under 3 components. First component is increase of production and productivity. So we create big tanks, then this fish feed mills, then we give hatcheries, nurseries, and so increasing production in many respects. So where we can rear fish, rearing ponds, then so there are different depending on the viability and feasibility of the resources, this production and increasing productivity is mandated. So our next component is the connection between the production to storage and from storage to the market. This is a very important one. Actually, government aid is required in this sector only more, because people are traditionally skilled in rearing or producing fish, and it's a happy business, a happy venture for our people also. So, but we have to give them a systematic framework. So, from that point of view, we have many schemes for bringing them to the storage, say cycle with ice box, motorbikes with ice box, then 3-wheeler with ice box, then we have this insulated vehicles, refrigerated vehicles. These are required for the storage purpose. Then we give the fish, we build the fish market. We support the market managing committees, so cooperatives. So these are the schemes to continue this value chain from production to storage, from storage to marketing. Then our third component is giving the support. This support, somewhat it is an economic support. So those that are traditionally skilled but they are under weaker section, they are given boat in some places. In some places they are supplied nets. And we have some other factors that there are some drought season. There may appear some drought season, and there is a ban season in every year to catch the hatching fishes in the rainy season. So everyone knows that in some months during the year we cannot the fishermen cannot catch the hatching fishes. So during that time, those that are economically weaker section, they need some socio-economic support so that their livelihood is not in a stopgap, because some families are totally dependent upon fishes and fish rearing or fish marketing. So during the ban and drought period, they have to be given some economic support to perpetuate their livelihood, and so that this traditional venture do not face any stopgap from the skilled persons. So our schemes are under these 3 components of producing and increasing productivity, storage and marketing, then giving support to the traditional schemes. So at present, we are running some 24 schemes under this PMMSY.
All right, so now let us also address the question of outcome. Has this project been able to gain the results as expected, Ms. Kabhishri?
Yeah, there are some non-beneficiary projects also. Non-beneficiary projects actually they are related to research and development sector. We have less non-beneficiary projects. Most of the projects are beneficiary oriented. Non-beneficiary projects, we have this geo-mapping of the fishery resources. This is for the future planning and massivity and geo-mapping of the fishery resources in the entire state. And another non-beneficiary project is brood bank to ensure the sustainability of the fish products.
Right. So are you getting the results as expected from this scheme, Ms. Mohanta?
Yes, we have many success stories. We are successful in perpetuating our production, and our people are not in want of fish commodity. And these last 3 years to 2021 and 21-22, nearly 43,000 beneficiaries are benefited under these 24 schemes under PMMSY. So we have a huge population contributing to our project, and last few years the growth in fish price, fish price rise is very negligible during last few years. This is because of the massivity of production and good orientation of market, support from the government, and their capacity building, their involvement in modern technology. So these we can ensure. We have many success stories.
All right. So this is undoubtedly a major scheme under the Fishery Department, a new scheme and a major one at that. So in general, is there any grey area, Ms. Mohanto, in implementation of this project?
Yes, we have some challenges. So definitely challenges will be there. If I'll not say grey areas, but challenges are there. See, the contraction of resources is a challenge. There is encroachment in the water bodies for different reasons, and apart from encroachment, there is siltation. Due to siltation, some wetlands are contracting, and due to environment change and climate change, the aquatic animals suffer. But to fight with those things, we will have to need better scientific operatives. We have to build capacity. In capacity building, we have to invest more. And till now, actually, fishery is one department that in a very less amount of investment, we are getting good results. Till now, the average per annum investment is not above 70 crores in our state, but still we are getting a good result, and a large number of population depend upon fish and fish rearing and fish harvesting. So we are hopeful that if this mega project of PMMSY, we can earn our expected result, we can build a better infrastructure. If we can free the people from the stigma that this job is bad, this job is good, or any kind of traditional stigma, we want to change our mindset also to a level, so we can earn better results. We are hopeful.
Absolutely. So thank you very, very much, Ms. 𝗓𝗡𝗧𝗛 Mohanto, for joining us on Northeast Live and giving us more details into this major new scheme by the Government of India's Fisheries Department. And with that, we've come to the end of this special broadcast. Stay tuned to Northeast Live for more news and updates. Thank you for watching.